Hey, welcome to Inspections Over Coffee. My name is Kurt. I am the owner of the local Phoenix Inspections Over Coffee branch. I wanted to just say hello. Thanks for coming to the webpage. Thanks for checking us out. I wanted to talk a little bit about our clients and their real estate agents and just why they like us so much. I'm not saying that we're the perfect company for everybody. We're very friendly. We're fair to all parties. We talk with you, not at you, not down to you. You're not going to see us show up in huge trucks. We're not like going to be mansplaining things. We're not going to be maybe what you've become accustomed to in the inspection industry. We're a little bit different than all of that. So I do want you to understand though, when you work with us, it is a totally different experience than what you might expect from your typical home inspector. The ones we like to call the ones that have the big pants, a guy with a truck and a flashlight. Let's start with what a report looks like. You'll notice that this is not a 60, 70, 80 page PDF with a whole bunch of CYA and a whole bunch of check marks and the word serviceable all over it. What we've done is group this together in a way that will make your ability to execute on it and fix problems that we found very easy. So we start with just the basics. You're never going to see room by us because that's very confusing and difficult to make corrections with. So we have heating, cooling, electrical, water heaters, plumbing, interior rooms, etc. Sewer scopes, mold, whatever the case may be. And then we color code everything, blue, orange, and red. And the reason we do that is so that you know exactly what's important. Blue is going to be maintenance items or informational, just super basic. Orange is going to be, it's not really quite a thing yet, but it could become a thing down the road. What we tell people is if you ignore all the orange items and have us come back in 5 years, some of those orange items will have turned into red items just due to disintegration and weathering, etc. And then orange items are either going to be big expensive items or safety items. So even something small like missing smoke alarms or outlets that aren't wired right, non-GFCIs, things like that are going to fall under red, even though it might be an easy fix. And then what we do, you'll love this, is we include snapshot videos of every single section that we cover. So videos of the roof, videos in the attic, videos inside the electrical panel, videos of us operating all the plumbing. And then you'll see we actually thermal scan every single house, outside and inside. So what the thermal imaging does is it picks up heat signatures. So something's too cold, something's too hot. Usually indicates a water issue, like a water leak, plumbing leak, roof leak, etc., or some kind of electrical issue. We'll also pick up like missing insulation. So if this skylight is causing an issue, is leaking, we'll find that. If the dishwasher is leaking, even if it's a little tiny drop, we'll find that. So here's a perfect example of what I mean. This is a really nice house. We couldn't see anything visually wrong here, but this was actually the water heater in the garage. And then on the other side, in kind of a dining room, office type area, you could actually pick up this heat signature where it appears as if the water was leaking inside the walls and causing heat. It was the hot water line for the water heater. We actually sell franchises, Inspections Over Coffee franchise, all across the country. So we actually have an entire training system built out, business training, social media training, obviously inspection training, how to write reports training, how to deal with clients, how to do walkthrough summaries, how to do drone stuff, how to do just the thermal cameras. So every single member of the Inspections Over Coffee team, whether it be in Denver, New Hampshire, Arizona, whatever the case may be, they're all trained the same way so that you can know exactly what you're going to expect when you work with us. So in addition to everyone, here's why drone licensing is important. Some roofs are just dangerous to get on, getting on, getting off, and some of them are just plain old inaccessible. If you had a 5-story mid-rise condo, we can actually throw the drone up there, see the air conditioners, and see the condition of the roof. That's not something your normal home inspector would do. I talked about the thermal scanning, thermal imaging. We pull all of the serial numbers off of all the appliances, and so you get notified once a month of any recalls that might pop up. We give you a property history report. It's called a build fax, kind of like a car fax, but permits, history, stuff like that. Although not required by any of the states or by NACHI, we do still inspect the appliances. We'll give you carbon monoxide levels. Let me tell you a quick story about this. We did a 1-year inspection of a brand new house. Really nice shape, nice young couple, young kids, and the realtor wanted to give this, buy this for them as sort of a give back. And didn't find much wrong, but when I operated the oven and checked carbon monoxide levels, again, none of that required by the state and national sort of like standards of practice that we're supposed to look at, even though we do it. Carbon monoxide levels were like 200 parts per million. Now, normally, ASHRAE says put it down below 9. When you're starting up an oven, it can get to 30. And so when you see 100, 150, 200, that is considered a dangerous situation and could cause an issue down the road. So again, if you'd worked with some other inspection company, you might not have found that out. I explained the reports to you, but do the snapshots. You get $200 towards home improvements from Porch.com, and then we all bring coffee. We figured out a cute little way to bring little nitro cold brews to our inspections. So as we're doing the summary walkthrough at the end, you actually do get a little coffee. Now, whether you're an agent or you're a buyer who just wants to learn more, we actually have all of this training that we've set up that's 4 to 10 minutes long typically on anything you could ask about a home inspection or environmental type stuff. So asbestos, plumbing, fireplaces, a lot of this stuff tells you what we're looking for and then what we can't look for. The roof, garages, mold, structural, sewer scopes, water heaters, pools, commercial buildings. The list goes on and on. I think there's over 50 of these trainings in here. So anything you might want to know, whether it be air quality, radon, whatever it might be, you could come to our website and find it. So I look forward to working with you. Even though we do all of that, we are hyper competitive on pricing. You will find that all of us and all of the top companies, anywhere we might be, we're all going to be within $25 to $50 each other. So what I tell you is keep an eye on value. At $25 or $50, when you're not going to find out about that water heater leak in the wall, I mean, at that point, $25 or $50 doesn't matter because you're talking about hundreds of dollars or maybe thousands of dollars to actually go into the wall and fix that problem. And then if you turn it into mold and this, that, and the other, all kinds of other things. So again, my name is Kurt. We look forward to working with you. We're going to do a really good job. We've got over 15 years of experience. And again, everybody's trained the same way. Hundreds of hours of training, far, far beyond what the state's minimal requirements are. We could go into a whole nother chat about how those are lacking, and it doesn't take much to become an inspector in most of the states. So again, I don't want to be negative, but we really have strived hard to make sure that you are taken care of, nothing gets missed, and you don't inherit problems unknowingly. All right, so we look forward to seeing your inspection.